Hi everyone, it's me Roselyn, and one of my viewers asked me to make a video on how to fill out G-325a for I-129F application for K1 fiancé visa. And this video is the G-325a of a petitioner or the sponsor. I will make another video on how to fill out G-325a for the beneficiary. So for now, let's do the sponsor or the petitioner G-325a. Okay, so all you have to do is go to Google, then type G325A, and you will see on here the G325A Biographic Information USCIS. You have to click this one and you will go to the USCIS website. To make it sure that your form G325A is updated, you have to go to the USCIS website and download the form on here. So you will see here form G325A PDF. So you have to download this form. I already downloaded this, and you will see this form, the G325A Biographic Information. And the date here, the expiration is June 30, 2017. So you already check the USCIS website, and this is the form that you downloaded, so it means this is the updated form. Okay, so what is form G325A? I will explain it first. Form G325A is a biographic information. It is generally used with green card applications and provides U.S. citizenship and immigration services, or USCIS, with necessary information needed to make a decision to each case. And also, Form G325A is their way of supplementing other applications to correct this background information. It's important that the information you provide on Form G325A is truthful, accurate, and consistent. If not, the worst cases can include denied applications or even long-term immigration issues. So one of the most common uses for Form G325A is in connection with marriage-based petitions. You may need to submit Form G325A in combinations with Form I-129F or Petition for Alien Fiancé when filing for a spouse. When filing Form I-129F for a spouse, both the U.S. petitioner or the sponsor and the foreign spouse must each prepare a separate Form G325A. So on this video, this is the G325A of the petitioner or the sponsor. So my petitioner and my sponsor is Marcus Campbell. So on a family name is the last name of the individual filing out the form. So family name of Marcus is Campbell, first name Marcus, middle name Smith. So first name and middle name, content of the given name in the passport, spell out middle name entirely and do not use just initials. You have to spell out the whole middle name. Okay, and then he is male. Then click here, and date of birth in month, day, year format. It is a US format. So 02/02/1984. And the citizenship or nationality, this is the country of the citizenship, so USA. Then file number, your file number is your alien registration number or alien number. If you have if you have one, an A number is an 8 or 9 digit number assigned to you by USCIS or the Department of Homeland Security. If you are citizen by birth and never had any contact with U.S. immigration, you most likely do not have an alien number. So Marcus is a U.S. citizen, so he don't have alien number, so you just put none or NA. Okay? The next, all other names used include names by previous marriage. Okay, if you've been married before, you have to change your name in previous marriage. Then you put those here and you would provide documents of proof of how that name change occurred. So if not, just put none or NA. Then city and country of birth, Atlanta, USA. And then the U.S. Social Security number. If the petitioner or sponsor are citizen by birth or naturalization, he has a social security number. So you have to put it here. It is 9-digit numbers. Okay? And then next. Okay. And then next, for the family name, make sure that you put down both parents' first names and your father's last name and your mother's maiden name. Lastly, it is important for all names you spell the official name out completely. Avoid using abbreviation or nicknames where an official name is requested. You don't want to have RFE because the names on your G-325a don't match your other submission. So, his father's family name is Campbell, first name Fred, the date of birth, and city and country of birth, and city and country of residence. His father is already dead, so I'll just put deceased here. Okay? And the mother's maiden name Smith, and first name Natasha, date of birth, city and country of birth, and then city country of residence. Just what I told you before, just make sure that all the names are correct. Because there is an instances like Marcus' mom. On Marcus' birth certificate, it was written Smith Natasha, but his mom using now is different surname. So you have to put here what family name or name that your mom using and indicated on your birth certificate, because you have to submit the petitioner or sponsor birth certificate, so it should be the same. Whatever the name written on the birth certificate, it should be the same here on G-325a. Okay, so remember that. Okay, current husband or wife. So if you have current husband or wife, just put it in here. But if none, so just put none or not applicable. Okay, don't leave any questions that you don't fill it out. You just need to fill it out. Just put none. And then former husband or wives, if none, so state family name for wife given maiden name. In former husband of wife or wife, this is very important section to complete, particularly if you are using G-325a in connection with a marriage and base petition. USCIS is looking closely at two things. They want to make sure that any previous marriage have been legally terminated and that your current marriage is valid. USCIS also want to ensure that none of your previous marriage involved marriage fraud. If you don't have previous marriage, just put none or an A. So he has no previous marriage, so none. And then next, applicant's residence last 5 years. List present address first. So list all the addresses even if they are in the other country. Remember, list your present address first. List remaining address in reverse chronological order. Make sure all dates have a start and end date that matches the address before and the address after start and end dates. Okay, so since Mark is living in the same place since 2010 to present, so he just put here one address. Okay, but if you have lots of address, you have to put it here. And the next, applicant's last address outside the United States for more than 1 year. So it's fine if this address overlaps with one of the addresses in line 6 here. But if you don't have addresses outside United States for more than 1 year, just put none. Okay, or NA. And the next, applicant's employment last 5 years. If none, so state. List present employment first. Again, enter your employment information in reverse chronological order. Enter your present or most recent employer first. You must list all periods of employment or unemployment on Form G-325a or Biographic information. If employed or self-employed, list the job details. If unemployed, for any period, enter unemployed. You just entered here unemployed. For the name of the employer, so just put here unemployed. And then you may list student or homemaker under occupation. So on full name and address of the employer, if you are unemployed, just put unemployed here. And then for the occupation, you may just list or put down student or homemaker. Under the occupation, if that is how you spend your time during the period. Don't leave any time period unexplained. Describe every period of employment or unemployment over the past 5 years. If an item does not apply to you, you can enter NA or none in the space provided to indicate that it is not applicable. Okay, so Marcus' work is at roomist, then he is a waiter from 2009 to present. Okay, if you have lots of jobs, you have lots of work, you have to put it here. If you are unemployed, just what I told you before, just put here unemployed, and then the occupation if you are, what is the reason why you are unemployed, and then from what month and year, and if to present or if until present. Okay, and then next, last occupation abroad, if not shown above, include all information request here. So he don't have work or occupation abroad, so just put none in here. And The box under the last occupation abroad, if not shown above, this one, this box. Okay, if you are seeking a visa for your fiancé, checks the box titled Other here. You have to click this one and enter into the box K1 visa. Okay, and then signature of applicant, signature of the petitioner or the sponsor, and then the date. And if your native alphabet is other than Roman letters, write your name in your native alphabet. Okay, so in the signature box, if your native language is not based of Roman letters bases are observed in English, French, Italian, etc., then the blank below the signature block enables you to handwrite your signature in your native language. This blank usually applies to Asian language, Hebrew, Hindi, Arabic, or any language comprised of symbol. So you have to put it here. Okay? So the bold black section below the signature line does not require another signature. Just print or type your name in this blank. Here, applicant, print your name and alien registration number in the box outlined by heavy border below. So just put the name, last name, then given name, then middle name, and then alien registration. Since Marcos is a US citizen and it's not applicable, just put none. Okay, so that's it. That's how the petitioner or the sponsor will fill out or answer the G-325a form. So if you have any questions, clarifications, just feel free to comment on this video and I will do my best to answer it, to attend to your questions. Okay, so that's it guys. Have a nice day.